if you are an Aries, and welcome to your February 2025 horoscope. So this is going to be quite an interesting year for you, Aries, so let's just kick off. So on the 1st of February, we have Venus in Pisces conjunct Neptune in Pisces in your 12th house. So this is a fantastic placement to manifest love, and as an Aries in the 12th house, this can be a really good time to manifest using sleep affirmations to penetrate the subconscious mind. On the 4th of February, Venus in Aries in your first house of self. So Venus is debilitated in Aries. It doesn't do as well as Pisces, where it's much more of a lover girl energy. And it kind of leaves that dreamy state. But in the first house of self, this will make you much more magnetic and attractive. You'll have an ability to manifest much more easily. And it will just be really quite nice. So even though Venus isn't its detriment in Aries, and it may not be as loving, it can be very passionate and aggressive. And of course, Venus is that planet of harmony, and Aries is ruled by Mars, which is the sex drive. So this could also be much more of a people fancying you on a physical level as well. Then on the same day, 4th of February, the luck begins because we have Jupiter in Gemini in the 3rd house. So Jupiter now stations direct in Gemini in the 3rd house for you, which will bring opportunities for luck with social media, writing and studying, like a thesis or an exam, for example, a presentation, or generally communicating with people and feeling productive and good on the day-to-day. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion and luck, so it'll expand what's near it as well. So take this opportunity to really work on those areas specifically, although you can really use whatever you want. Then on the 12th of February, we have a Leo full moon in your 5th house of dating, creativity and children. So this Leo full moon is a really good chance to let go of the mundane. In the 5th house, you could be letting go of a hobby to start a new one, for example, or decide not to continue a date or a short-term relationship. Then on the 14th of February, Mercury enters Pisces in the 12th house. So Mercury in Pisces, much like Mercury in Sagittarius, is a little bit like, you're unrealistic, you're not getting your point across, you're waffling, I don't know what you're saying. Mercury Sagittarius here. You can see how much time I cut these videos. So in the 12th house as well, this is a good time to, I suppose, really speak from things that you've been hiding, be more honest and more intimate with people, and also be a bit more articulate with what you're saying as well. If things are not getting across, take some time to understand why they're not coming across well, and this could also be jokes or just trying to put a strategy forward and people are not understanding you. So Mercury in Pisces, not always the best. 18th of February, Sun enters Pisces in the 12th house. This is nice harmony when it comes to mental health. You could be starting therapy or feeling like you really want to undo some of the traumas in your life, focusing a lot on the subconscious mind or focusing a lot on manifestation. And in that Pisces energy, it's always really good for you. Then on the 23rd of February, Mars is direct in Cancer in the 4th house of home and family. So Mars has been retrograding in Cancer, and it's been so sensitive, so passive aggressive and so crabby for so many of us. And in the 4th house of home and family, causing those fights with family members that you just don't need. It can be like, wow, why is this happening? As I've mentioned before, Mars is in its fall in Cancer, so it doesn't go well together. And obviously, Mars is your ruler, Aries, so you're even more sensitive than normal. However, this is a bit of a reprieve from that energy. You could find yourself being less passive-aggressive and less sensitive with matters of the home and stability and your family members too. Then on the 27th of February, we have a Pisces new moon in your 12th house. So again, this is a fantastic time to manifest something new, more joy in your life for the year, tapping into that subconscious, generally just manifesting anything you want really with this, because Pisces is that 12th house. This is a new moon. So obviously I'll do a video on what this new moon means. But generally this is a good time to manifest. So those are the rundown of the key events that are happening for you, Aries, in February. I do weekly horoscopes, which I talk about more of the kind of specific transits. So if you're more interested on the day-to-day, then you can watch my weekly horoscopes. But for now, this is just a rundown of what's happening in February. So let's get a tarot card for Aries for February. What's the overall theme? Well, one flew straight out. 6 of Wands. Very triumphant. Yes. 6 of Wands is basically triumph, success. One of my favorite cards, actually. If you have, because Venus is going into Aries, I just thought I'd mention this. If you have a person that you like and there's like a third party in the way, this could be like, they might be leaving soon. There's always that energy here. But basically you can see these little dragons here, or lizards or whatever they are, they can't hurt the person because there's like things stopping them. So you're like protected, and even if like there's anger here, you know, there's emotion and, you know, there's a lot of aggressiveness, you're protected and there is successful energy here. So this is a nice energy for the month. So Aries, I think everything is going to be fine. So if you enjoyed that video, please give me a like or a nice comment if possible, and I shall move on to Taurus.